Hi, my name's Brett, and I'm just going to show you a short, simple program. This is called Botpress, and you can use this chatbot program with WordPress sites and other sites that you've got control of. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't put it onto my site. I don't have access to the hosting files. If I had, I could have put this up there. But instead, I wanted just to show you the program, just how it works, and what possibilities are there for its use. We've seen you might have watched the little video on Jill Watson, and that's a much more sophisticated chatbot / AI. And obviously Georgia Tech has a lot more money they can put into it, and it's quite sophisticated. And it's not so much a decision tree sort of setup as this is. But for smaller organizations, I work for an RTO, something like this is definitely doable, and it's surprisingly quite sophisticated, or depending on the amount of work you put into it, you could make it quite sophisticated, and you can make it conversational. So as you can see on this page in front of us, this is like the flow diagram, and this is just a little short conversation that I've just created. It took me about one to 2 hours. I don't know exactly, but you don't really need to know too much coding. You don't really need to know coding at all to create it, so it's accessible for anyone to make. And you can see up here, this is sort of where the conversation begins, and these are different nodes. And you can see some of them will say choice, so these ones will give the person a choice, and depending on what choice they made, it would go to a different node. And I'll just quickly show you how it works. There's an emulator on the side here, and I might just restart it. So now it could start off with the chatbot actually initiating the conversation, but in this one I'm going to do it. So I'll just say hi. Now old Albert here is going to be my helper, so he's asking for my name, so I'll just type in my name. Yes, I do need help with citations and referencing. Surprise, surprise. So let's say yes. He says, no problem, Brad. I can help you with the most common in-text citations and referencing in APA. Choose one of the following options you need help with. So I've just given 3 choices: book, article, internet sources. I'll just go with book. Is it for book or ebook? Let's just say book. And I've just given some examples here for the student to follow. Now, this is a very simple sort of setup. You could make it much more sophisticated. You could make it so you might ask how many authors, is it online, does it have a DOI, does it have a link, does it have this, does it have that? And then eventually you could just get it down to something more specific for the student. Now he's asking me, does this help? I'll just say yes. That's terrific, Brett. Good luck with your studies. So that node is actually here. I picked yes, and it picks it up here. Now if I wanted to add to that, I don't necessarily have to prompt the chatbot to keep the conversation going. I can just add more sentences if I wanted. Let's have a look. I could just probably do it here. I could add another message, text. I'll create a new one. by the way, I'll put in the variable for my name, which is user.username. Oops, let's go back. So that's going to bring my name up, Brett. By the way, Brett, how's your assignment going? Okay, so I'll whack that in. So how's your assignment going? Now, I'll also, if I answered this question, nothing would come up because there's no node to that, we can see. So I'm just going to add a choice here. Now, how do I do this? I've got to figure it out. Create a single new choice. And I'll say, do you need help with your assessment? Or I should say assignment. And I can have two choices. Yes. Yes, I'll add a choice. And you've got to put it in twice. No. No. Okay, so I'll insert that there. Now I've got to connect this up to here. Now I've just got to figure out how to do that. Now I've got to make this. Hold on a tick. Okay, so what I've got to do is create a transition. So what that transition will do is connect this part of the conversation to the choice. So I want it connected to that specific node, and I know that's the name of that node. So you can see here, now it's connected. Now, I could add a node here. I'll put one here, and that will be also connected to yes. And then I can add some information. So, how's your assignment going? Do you need help with your assignment? Yes. What am I going to say? Create the text. Maybe I'll say, go to the discussion forums. There is plenty of help there. Okay, so I've created an answer there. Now you could say all sorts of things. That the possibilities are endless. I could say, I know, for example, in my job, the trainers and myself, we become very familiar with the assessments that always give students trouble. I could put in something like, hey, with assessment 1, task 3, when that can be a little tricky. There's a really good forum that discusses that task. How about you head over onto there and you'll get some guidance. So you're sort of like pushing them into this sort of almost like this community of practice. So lots of possibilities there. So I just might restart it and see, make sure that it works. So once again, I'll say hi. Okay, Albert's going to help me, looks like it. Type in my name. Yes, I do need help with my citations and referencing. It's a book. I went to the library. It is a book. Real hard copy book. Does this help? Oh. I'll say yes. Okay, that's terrific, Brett. Good luck with your studies. By the way, Brett, how's your assignment going? Do you need help with your assignment? I'll just say yes. Go to the discussion forums. There's plenty of help there. Well, it could have been better help, Albert, but anyway, I'll take it. So that's just an overall picture of just a very simple solution where you can put in a chatbot. You can make it a lot more sophisticated than I have here. And you can put it in different places too. So it could be if someone clicks on an assignment, the chatbot pops up and starts talking about the assignments and possibly areas where people have a lot of difficulty, or giving them some advice about websites to look at. The possibilities are kind of endless. And so it's a good example of sort of off-the-shelf technology that can be implemented by most small organizations. Thank you very much.